This event is proudly sponsored by the historic Hambledon Hotel.
Modified Sedans heat race number 3 out on track here for the 2023 HAMBO Northern Nationals here at the Totally Workwear Cairns Speedway. On pole in this one, the Cairns local of Dave Manley in the affordable towing number 11. On the outside of him in the Townsville number 20, Jason Cummins. Second row should be Scotty Valor, I believe, in the Mystery Machine. On the outside of him, Graham Kleinans out of Innisfail. The Rockhampton number 71, and Kev Young and Jono Collins on the outside of him. And from the rear, Adam Jorgensen will start out of position number 7. 10 laps the journey once again. Here for heat race number 3. They should be doing 3 rounds tonight, so we'll go 6 today, 6 tomorrow in a feature. But right now, coming straight into the early race lead with a lot of momentum coming into turn 3. He'll get widened in the marbles. That'll allow Dave Manley back into the race lead. For heat race number 3 here, Kleinans in third. Jono Collins locking up that front left wheel there, getting it off the ground like a super sedan nearly, but now under a tremendous amount of pressure from Adam Jorgensen coming from the rear. In heat race number 3, Scotty Valor into the wall down to turn 3 and 4 and hard. He'll get it off, but that thing has got a lot of damage, and that'll bring on the yellows. Lost a wheel. Third car here tonight to lose a wheel. That was a massive impact. Into turn 3 and 4, car just got up into the marbles. Big understeer with nowhere else to go. You're a passenger at that point. And he'll put it into the wall, give it infield crew a safety second to make sure he's A-okay, which I'm sure he is. And get this mess cleaned up. So they did get a lap in there, so we will go 9 remaining here in heat race number 3. Should be on the restart. Dave Manley in the Cairns 11 will lead him. Jason Cummins should go back up into position number 2. Kleinans in the 69. He's from Innisfail. He should go back out of position number 3. The North Queensland legend of Jono Collins should be out of position number 4. Jorgensen up to 5th. And Kev Young will round out the field in position number 6. The Scotty Valor will get towed to the infield. Hopefully not too much damage on that Warpack entry, the Mystery Machine that his wife called it. Cairns Custom Trophy Warpack Trailers entry. Does a lot behind the scenes for North Queensland Speedway Racing, especially our sedan divisions. Hopefully get that thing fixed back up for our 3rd round of heats coming out later on as NQ Towing Tow Truck makes its way over. So the 25 machine there, the yellow Cortina, idling around in 5th right now. Adam Jorgensen, he currently holds the lap record around here at Cairns Speedway with a 16.473. So make sure you remember that time, a 16.473. Could it be broken this weekend? For the return of the Northern Nationals here at Cairns Speedway, it's been some years since we've seen it. And thanks to the HAMBO, it is back this weekend with $10,000 up for grabs. Hope to see you all back here tomorrow night as we have sprint cars back in the house for their club championship round, expecting 8 off the best in North Queensland back here at Cairns Speedway. There's Jono Collins there in the 21. Been a while since we've seen him here at the racetrack. For you diehard fans, you know exactly who he is and what he can do behind the wheel of that VY Commodore. At one point, one of the best in the country, competing in the modified sedan category. Great to have him back here at Cairns Speedway. Kleinans in the 69 machine, that brand new car. Drove it once last year, done a bunch of testing and tuning so far this year, looking dialed now that we have some money up for grabs here at the Cairns Speedway. And Kev Young joining us from Rockhampton in that FG Falcon. So 2 Rocky cars here this weekend, making the trek up for the 2023 Northern Nationals. Obviously a big effort from the teams to travel at the moment with the price of fuel, so big thank you for everyone who travelled. Hopefully we'll put on a show for you guys, the fans, and everyone watching at home. Hopefully the stream is living up to it, all the work that Alex and the whole team over there at Power Forward Media have put in. So thank you very much for tuning in live on the Cairns Speedway YouTube channel. But we will restart this time. 9 laps still left remaining here in heat race number 3. Dave Manley will lead him over Jason Cummins in the Townsville number 20. Kleinans out of 3rd. Jono Collins out of position number 4. Jorgensen 5th. And Kev Young out of position number 6. 9 laps left. We will send them off right now. They all got to go around that orange cone. And you see Alex Jorgensen giving Collins the big hurry up there. Jono Collins getting that front left wheel off the ground. Thing looks like a super sedan getting around 1 and 2 there. As Manly leads him, gets a little tail end happy right there. That'll allow Cummins to close up. Kleinen's still right on him. Field is tight. Still with 8 laps left running here in heat race number 3. We'll see the Queensland champ out on track next for heat race number 4. Dave Manley right now saw his son Steve take a heat race win in number 2. So Dave looking to back it up is Jorgensen around in turn number 2 there. Sorry, turn number 3. So Jorgensen having a terrible night so far. As it looks like we'll stay green. See if he'll rejoin or not. He's going to wait for the field to come around. He will not be happy with that. He breathes competitiveness through his blood. That all he knows is racing. He will not be happy with that mistake. As he will rejoin from the rear and a lap down, unfortunately. So we'll have 7 left to run here as Jorgensen rejoins from the rear. Dave Manley once again will lead him on the single file restart. Cummins still in second. Kleinen's third, so no changes. Besides Jorgensen losing a position to Kev Young from Rockhampton. So not having the night that we know he would like there for Adam Jorgensen. Current lap record holder around here at Cairns Speedway. That Cortina is fast wherever it goes. So hopefully he'll get that thing sorted. I'm sure he'll be a contender for the rest of the weekend. We'll have 7 left to run here for heat race number 1. The affordable towing Cairns number 11 entry is going to lead him. That is Dave Manley. Very experienced driver. Raced sprint cars back in the day. Decided he likes tin tops better and has been in one ever since. Putting 2 cars on the racetrack with his son Steve. Obviously in the Cairns number 6 doing an incredible job. In heat race number 2. T20 Jason Cummins out of second once again. Does he have something for the affordable towing? Cairns number 11. Kleinen's back there in third. We saw him here at our last round. Doing test laps by himself, getting that new car dialed in. Could tonight be the night he gets a win in that brand new car? Well, can Jono Collins do something out of position number 4 here in heat race number 3? So we'll send him around once again. As we slowly approach the halfway mark here in heat race number 3 off the Hambleton Hotel 2023 Northern Nationals. Here at the Totally Workwear Cairns Speedway, yellow lights are out, officials are happy, we are going green this time around. With 8 laps still remaining here in heat race number 3, so 2 down, 8 to go, an early restart. Here with 8 to run. Looks like a reset there for Jorgensen, so still on lap 2. Bit of a gift there for Adam Jorgensen. As Manley's going to lead him around here. And that'll tick over 3 laps in heat race number 3. But Cummins is all over him right now as the top 5 cars are very close. Unfortunately, the Rockhampton, Kev Young, he will go on the infield, so issues for the FG Falcon. That RK71 machine, it's Kleinen's up top on the racetrack. That's going to open a door for Adam Jorgensen up the inside now, leading back into turn 1. 6 to run that time around. As once again, Jorgensen around in turns 1 and 2. So this is not what we're used to seeing from Jorgensen. Something not right with the Cortina. And here we'll rejoin. We're nearly a full lap behind and we stay green. So Dave Manley still leads him. Cummins still in second, but under a tremendous amount of pressure right now from the Innisfail local. The Graham Kleinen's up the inside, sticking a wheel in, letting him know he's there. We'll lose ground as Cummins carries a lot of momentum down that back straight, and we are yellow. Oh, Jono Collins on the back straight. Some sort of issue there for the Jono Collins Electrical. Cairns number 21 entry as he returns back to racing, so hopefully nothing too serious with the Commodore. As the infield safety crew, so Calvin and the boys always doing a fantastic job out here at Cairns Speedway, keeping all the racers, us volunteers and you guys in the crowd very safe here at Cairns and Mareeba Speedway. There's also Collins going to rejoin from the rear. We saw Jorgensen go around in turn 1 there, so I don't think he's too happy with that Cortina at the moment. Hopefully nothing too serious as the cone rejoins out here on turn number 4 for the restart. So 6 laps left to run here in heat race number 3. Heat 4 in the gates waiting to come out. On the infield, we got Scotty Valor and Kev Young, both with their own issues. As Collins will rejoin, as you hear those straight cut gears winding down the straight. Sounds like a supercharger, but it's not, it's the gearbox. Dave Manley will lead him over Jason Cummins once again. Kleinan's out of third. Jorgensen up to fourth now, and Jono Collins from the rear here with 6 laps remaining. Once again, yellow's out. We'll send him once again here for the third time in heat race number 3 as they get argy-bargy down in between turns 3 and 4. Greens are on. As Cummins just nearly misses the cone. On the restart, Jono Collins up on the racetrack, trying to make something out of it right now. As he goes around the outside of Jorgensen, look at the speed from Jono Collins up high on the racetrack. 2 wide for position number 4. Around Adam Jorgensen there, who seems to be battling a Cortina at the moment. The field very tight right now. As Steve said, it's going black very early, very slick, very fast, which means tight racing. It might chew tyres, but it is good action-packed racing for us, the fans. Jason and his crew done a sensational job of getting this racetrack prepared, and it seems to be turning it on so far. As we are bumper to bumper for first, second and third between Dave Manley, Cummins and Graham Kleinans. As Jono Collins puts it up top again. So much entry speed down there into turn 4, but it doesn't pay off. As he gets very tail end happy, a lot of oversteer. And Jorgensen and Kleinans get together in turns 1 and 2. So it looks like we'll bring on the yellow with 2 cars around. So Kleinans and Jorgensen getting into it. Down in turns 1 and 2. Obviously a slick racetrack at the moment, keeping these guys very bunched up. As Kleinans will return, we'll see where the officials are going to put him back on the restart here. With only 3 laps remaining, it's going to be an absolute shootout here in the remainder of heat race number 3. The Hamilton Hotel Northern Nationals turning it on right now with some action-packed heat racing going on here for our modified sedans. Another class here rebuilding numbers in the north. Once again, a massive thanks to all our sponsors. Totally Workwear, the Hamilton Hotel, our major sponsor of this weekend, Autobahn Cairns, Ken Frost Homes, PSE Fabrication, Advanced Civil, and Picconi's IGA, helping us go racing on nights like tonight here at the Cairns Speedway. So 3 laps remaining here in heat race number 3. We'll send them green once again for the 4th restart of the heat race. Dave Manley leads them. Once again, Cummins in second, Jorgensen up to third. After a few incidences so far here in heat race number 3. See if he can turn his night around as the cone comes off the racetrack. The restart was good. Jono Collins really liking that high line. Down there coming into turn number 4. Could that pay off for him later on in the weekend? Obviously at the back of the pack right now, trying a few different things. Sending it deep in turn number 1 there once again. As Kleinan's on the infield, kicking up a lot of dust. It'll be 1 lap remaining. White flag out this time round. 1 lap left to go. The racing is tight right now. Manley still leads him. Jorgensen up the inside of Jason Cummins for position number 2. Cummins loses it on the outside all by himself. We will stay. Oh, we're going yellow. I thought they were going to stay green to the end. We will go yellow with 1 lap left to run as Cummins gets it restarted. Down in between turns 1 and 2. The racing was so tight there with 1 lap left to run. So I believe we will go back to 2 laps here on the restart. We'll give them a minute to get it sorted out, get the boys back into formation before they decide. But Cummins just sent it hot, got into those marbles on the top side of the racetrack. These guys are on race rubber tyres. You are a passenger once you get that high. Still under yellow conditions. Officials just sorting it out at the moment before we either declare it or go green for the restart. As our steward's going to get them back in formation. The orange cone out, getting ready for the restart. So Dave Manley will lead them over Adam Jorgensen, position number 2. Yellows are out, officials happy once again. Collins back up to position number 3. Kleinan's out of 4. And Cummins, a very costly mistake, will put him to the back of the bus for position number 5. So once again, an early green, way before the Daytona line, coming out of 4. Straight back into the restart here. So we'll be doing 1 lap. This is it. Jorgensen puts his nose up the inside. Manly's only got to hold off for half a lap here. Jorgensen once again sends it up the inside. Might be too little, too late. Dave Manly takes home heat race number 2. Number 3's right here at Cairns Speedway. Jorgensen home in 2nd. John O'Collins to 3rd. Kleinan's 4th, and Jason Cummins home in 5th. A 1-lap shootout there. Under all the pressure in the world was Dave Manly, and he will bring it home here for heat race number 3. The Hamilton Hotel Northern Nationals. It's the Affordable Towing LG Automotive entry, the Cairns number 11. Has had 2 or 3 feature race wins so far in 2023. Looking to take home some cash this weekend. As heat race number 4 enters the track. Getting some valuable points here in heat race number 3. Setting himself up fantastically for late tomorrow night, mate. Dave, fantastic way to kick off heat race number 2.
Yeah, thanks, eh? Yeah, I think we've done about 30 laps, I think, but yeah, we got there in the end, so all good. Thanks to the crowd for coming out, and thanks to the HAMBO Hotel for your support. All good, thank you.
Great stuff, mate. Good luck for the rest of the night.
All right, thanks, eh?
Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, the Cairns local, Dave Manly. As heat race number 4 rolls out onto the racetrack, this is going to be a cracker.